Evening chat. I brought Poppy. Oh, no bark. No bark bark.
Mark.
Yay. Usual thing. Moving some stuff into positions that we're good to go. Okay. Let's do this. Unexpected internal server error. Not this again.
Oh no.
Mike 738k just followed.
I'm gonna restart it. And we do have a bot, dear moderators.
Yeah. I figured they were both from the name, or both from the initial message and the fact that their accounts made 7 minutes ago.
Yep.
Hmm. It appears Twitch is on a very star theme today.
I'm gonna test something real quick. Excellent, it works.
Login.
Oh, excuse me.
Loading. Solstice. The isolated island of Solstice, off the southern coast of Tamriel. Exor Histway Shrine. No daily reward is
Last
claimable.
time we did more of the story, we worked our way through
Daily reward
a
claimed.
lot of... That sky shot is still
100
showing up as
poison.
not acquired. But I know it's the
Well,
one we
we definitely
acquired.
did
I
get
nearly
it.
killed myself acquiring it. There is more area we haven't explored though to the northwest that I would like to before continuing. Oh, there you go. Oh. I did not tell the Steam overlay to come up on my screen. Get out of here. Welcome to Cold Harbor.
Again.
I did not tell. Get that out of here. Why does it keep doing that?
What are they thinking?
Well, we found another world boss place.
Mm-hmm. There's a wasteland next to it.
The painted fox can barely keep its head above
Oh,
water.
it's active. It's a big bright Daedroth.
Exhausted your strength.
Ooh, ow, ow, ow! I'm dead.
Your equipped items
Freeze to death.
Show me your claws.
Or he just hit you really hard.
I think it was the AoE that I was standing in. Got him.
A victory worth dedicating to
Achievement
Azura.
unlocked.
I'm dedicating that victory to me. Thank you, Zara.
Antiquity lead acquired. Stone Nest Pillar. Temple is now available to scry.
I guess
Yeah,
your
I
cat
found
husband
out.
just doesn't think you did enough work.
Found out what's making the theme thing pop
Caterwall
up.
Cove Way Shrine discovered.
Apparently they've changed binds so that whenever I hit
Spell wall
both
increased to
start
rank
and
2.
select at the same time, it brings it up. But that's what I use for my auto walk button. So sucks to be me, I guess. Have to change it after stream. Oh, what's this way?
A cove, apparently.
Caterwall
I am
Cove.
with you, Tommy.
Caterwall Cove discovered.
Ah, we can't go in it, so I think it's story-based.
Must be.
You can't mount in combat.
Okay, there's a point of interest to our east. Then a town, I believe. Then another point of interest east of that. And I think that's everything. We will be able to continue heading north.
That was a storm guar, better at swimming.
Just built different, man. Oh, a quest.
Lore book discovered. Warning, Oost cell disappearances. Stirk Fellowship Scouts report worm cult activity in and around the village of Oostcell in northeast Solstice. The Stone Nest settlement hasn't been heard from since before the writhing wall was raised or since the eastern side of the island was subsequently reopened, and the Regency of Sunport urges caution when traveling in the area. The Stirk Fellowship is offering a reward to any skilled trackers or warriors willing to investigate Oostcell and report back with their findings. Proceed at your own risk. Cold Harbor's shattered jaws discovered. Started dismantling the worm.
Okay, we continue to head
Investigate
east.
the village of East Cell.
You hit Sheradak? Are you in league with this vile criminal? Begone!
Oh, we both had the same event this
Do
time.
not attack Sheradak. This one has captured the vile illusionist Millie Renaud after chasing her across land and sea. She is a very dangerous prisoner. If Sheradak is not careful, he may fall prey to another one of her vile tricks.
Sheradak. It looks like you already have. What's wrong with your face?
My face? What do you... Ugh! But this is an illusion! This cruel trickster has found a novel way to torment poor Sheradak! Oh, no wonder this one was attacked. Sheradak looks like the shambling dead. There must be some way to break this curse.
Like what?
Sheradak does not know. Millie surely knows, but she enjoys his torment too much to show any mercy. Sheradak supposes it is not even worth asking her. Oh, woe. This one may be doomed to stay like this forever.
Goodbye.
Anything I can do, I guess.
Did you not talk to her?
She's not here. Oh, she is.
Oh, yes, she is. Yeah, she's on the ground.
These pajamas are silk, I'll have you know. And now they're filthy. Do you know how hard it is to come by garments this fine on this backwater island? Sheradak's gonna pay for this. Literally.
Miley Renaud. What do you mean? Is this all some sort of game to you?
Of course it is. I wouldn't lead Sheradak to this backwater island in the middle of a war for anything but the love of the chase. Tell you what, untie me and I'll cast a spell that can undo my illusion. Can't let my favorite cat get attacked again.
Can I trust you not to run? All right. Here you go. Untie Miley Renaud. I'm not doing that. You're just going to run away. Press A, select, bead back, Y, replay dialogue. All right. Here you go. Untie Miley Renaud.
One more game, Sheradak. Your friend here just has to pick the correct sprite to undo my illusion. Ah, these pajamas are silk, I'll have you know.
Traveler, do not attack Sheradak. This one has cap...
What's this one called?
The blue one or the orange one? But white or orange. The white one is called the Noble Sprite for Boring Hero Types. Yep, get time stopped by Jucat.
Jucat! My Jucat, why? Illusion banishment. Clever and what?
Clever and comely.
I'm betting if I pick... Okay, love you. Bye, 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 baby. Bye, 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 baby, baby, bye, baby, baby, bye.
Six bites on my bed.
Sure, whatever. I'll tickle a fiddle.
Much better. Wait. Why is it so cold all of a sudden?
Capture me in my pajamas, will you? Now you'll have to chase me in yours, silly cat.
Okay, interesting. A quest.
Here comes another one. Have you lost someone too, Wanderer? This one thought the vampires would scare tourists away. But you're the second lone traveler Minasi has met out here. At least you look able to defend yourself, not like the foolish academic from before. She'll make a meal for some creature.
Scout Minasi. Wait, vampires? And who's the academic?
Good thing Minasi found you. Yes, vampires. Escapees from a prison called Ashbound Hall. It crashed here
Back
with
in a
the
sec.
plane melt. The academic
Okay.
Sira Lanwe wanted help finding her friend. They came to study the hall. Then he went missing.
And you couldn't help her?
Oh, no time. This one needs to rush a report back to the Fellowship. A shame, but duty comes first. Also, Minasi prefers scouting over direct action. That Sira Lanwe offered payment for help finding the friend, if tangling with vampires interests you.
I think I'll help the academic find her missing friend at the Ashbound Hall.
Minasi won't tell you how to live your life.
Ashbound Hall.
But anyone roaming around Ashbound Hall for reasons other than
Help a mage
coin
find her
is
missing
likely
colleague in
mad.
the Ashbound Hall.
Expect plenty of feral vampires at your throat.
Started,
I
lost among
found
the
Sir
ashes.
Lanwe on the road north of the hall. Be careful.
Talk to Cyril. I need to know more about this Ashbound Hall.
Minasi will be honest. She never heard of the hall until Sir Lanwe told her. Other planes are outside this one's expertise. Story goes that Molag Bal made a prison in Cold Harbor that holds vampires who displease him, and he makes them fight.
Why would Molag Bal made vampires fight each other?
How could Minasi, or you, or really anyone know that monster's mind? He's the god of domination and brutality. And don't some people even say he created vampires originally? Maybe he finds it funny.
What brought you into this dangerous area?
After that riding wall fell, the Stark Fellowship sent out scouts to report on this side of the island. They figured one person can get deep into enemy territory faster than the whole army. This one is part of that.
What does your report say?
Minasi shouldn't say much before she turns it in. Besides, if you wander around the Ashbound Hall, you'll see everything that this one wrote. Swarms of vampires and their kin. Chunks of Cold Harbor crashing down. That sort of thing.
I need to know more about this Ashbound Hall. What can you say about Cyril Lanwe?
Sir Lanwe seemed all right. You know how academics can be. Useful for what they know, but unreliable in a fight. That's the impression Minasi got. She was really annoyed by her friend. No attempt to hide it. This one didn't take it personally.
I need to know more about this Ashbound. What brought you into this dangerous area?
sought trouble
Lair
in
of the
worse
Black Worm.
places. I am with you.
Lair of the Black Worm discovered.
Philadelphia.
Talk to Ojuna.
Had a
won't go back.
chest.
You can't make me. Wait. You're not one of them. Maybe you can help me. The Order of the Black Worm is taking prisoners for their twisted necromantic rituals in Ust-Zul. Let's just say I've seen it firsthand. They can't keep doing this, but there are too many for me to face alone. Please, I need help to stop them.
Ojuna. The Order of the Black Worm?
The worm cult, whatever. I'm not a fighter. I need to get close enough to stop the rituals and free the prisoners in the village of Ust-Zul. But they call it the Lair of the Black Worm now. Please, help me, and I'll make it worth your while.
Why is this so important to you?
I hate to say it, but I was in the Order. Until recently. It was a stupid mistake. They told me necromancy was an art, turning souls into something more. It took me too long to see their madness. All I can do now is try to stop them.
All right, I'll help you stop the rituals and free the prisoners.
Working with the Order was foolish. It took
Completed.
me too
Talk
long
to
to
Ojuna.
realize they were using necromancy for all the wrong reasons.
Enter the Lair of the Black
But
Worm.
if you help me stop the rituals, I can make this right. The village lies through the gap in the wall over there.
Why did you decide to join the worm cult in the first place?
Back in Hammerfell, the people of my village shun magic. When I showed a gift for the arcane, the elders told me not to pursue it. That it would only cause suffering. I didn't listen. I went looking for a teacher. That's when the Order found me.
The worm
Okay.
cult agreed to teach you magic?
Back in Hammerfell, the people of my village shun magic. When I showed a gift for the arcane, the elders told me not to pursue it. That it would only cause suffering. I didn't listen. I went, yes. They saw my gift and told me they'd unlock my potential. No one ever believed in me before, so I fell for the lies. Before long, I was creating twisted necromantic rituals on their behalf. I'll never be able to return home after this.
And you never thought what you were doing was wrong?
I did. Eventually. It was intoxicating for a while. The magic, the power. But then I wondered what my family would think. Magic is taboo back home. Necromancy is worse. It's not just reshaping flesh, it's soul corrupting. I couldn't let it continue.
What will you do after we stop the rituals?
Not just stop them. We need to dismantle the focus that powers them. Then I'll report to the Sturk Fellowship in Sunport. Tell them everything I know about the Order. And my part in it. Maybe, if I'm lucky, they'll show me more mercy than I deserve.
Tell me about the worm cult rituals.
Necromancy. Nasty stuff. Not just flesh magic, but reaping, twisting, and harvesting souls. It's a torturous practice, one I unfortunately helped them develop. Death is bad enough, but many of the prisoners become soul-shriven in the process.
What is the worm cult using their souls for?
They're looking for a way to empower themselves and their Daedric allies. Once the ritual extracts the souls, they are concentrated into a crystallized form of soul energy. They call the created crystals vitrified souls.
What is this place? Why did you decide to join the...
It used to be an Argonian village called Ust-Zul. The Order invaded and destroyed part of the village. Then they claim the rest as a new base for their vitrified souls rituals. That's bad. But what they're doing to the poor villagers...
What happened to the villagers?
The lucky ones escaped, or died in the initial invasion. The rest were taken prisoner to be used in the rituals and experiments. We did horrible things to them. And it's still going on, with more prisoners being taken every day.
Tell me about the worm cult rituals.
In we go.
Loading. Lair of the Black...
We need to locate and stop the rituals before the
Completed.
I wasn't
Enter the
expecting
lair
that.
of the Black Worm.
Let us confirm.
Stop the rituals 0/4.
I helped create them, so I know how to stop the
And there's
rituals.
more than one of them.
Find
Lovely.
each ritual focus and deactivate it. Then I'll dismantle it. The sites move to better align with the constantly shifting emanations from Cold Harbor. So we'll need to search.
Oju...
Need more prisoners to create the vitrified souls.
The target is out of...
I have no idea if I'm going the right way. Probably not.
I think this is the only way we can go, at least on this side.
The target is out of range.
Because I think this is the way we have to go to actually get to that first objective bit to your left.
I thought that was a rock. Bravely done.
Don't let them capture me!
Ah, so it's like that other Argonian village delve we did. We'll have to go all the way around to get to each section. Lovely.
I can't take anymore!
Please help us.
They left us no choice.
Is she safe now?
Well, the tied up lady who was here has run off.
Hang on, I'll be right back. Can I ram you too, or do I need to be careful?
You'll be okay.
I'm coming, help me!
No.
Help me! I missed. Oh, no, I got you.
Oh no, you didn't.
Oh no!
Oh god, help me! Please land! You're in your mandala. You're in your mandala. I'm...
Yes.
At least I clipped it. If that wasn't just a little dink, he would have been dead. Oh god, I'm sorry.
I am so happy I did. I am so happy I didn't choose to give you a bear hug. Oh,
Please
God.
land very gently. Please.
I'm okay.
Look up in the air.
I'm looking for you.
Going in full speed.
I hear you. There you are. Hi, hi! Jesus, I'm so glad that can't kill me. Holy fuck. I am back. Sorry about that. Oh wait, we're going that way. What am I doing?
The target is out of range. The target is out of range.
Nice. Now to dismantle it, so it can't be used again.
I feel like we could have accomplished that by just hitting it with a hammer.
Ritual focus is disabled. Get to safety.
But that's how the guildmaster died, remember?
Now that I've taken a step back.
Yeah, but we're not as weak as the guildmaster.
What? Why is she suddenly all muffled?
Now that I've taken a step back.
Because she's not good at combat, but she
seeing
can
the
shield
rituals,
herself.
How the prisoners suffer. This place is truly vile. My family would be so ashamed. We have to stop the rest of the rituals and free the prisoners. I won't rest until they're safe.
Oh, June.
Which way, Alpha?
Yeah, keep going the way you're going.
We never considered the Argonians who lived here. I hope they find a new home someday. I won't go willingly!
And the Jeep!
So you might not be able to see it with how far away it is, but there are 3 giant gaping portals to Cold Harbor in the walls.
Oh.
Another ritual site. You know what to do. That was one of my teachers. Was never good enough for them. Excellent. Now to make sure they can't reactivate the focus.
Stop
Done.
the ritual.
Dismantled.
2/4.
You're free, stranger.
She was all like, that was one of my teachers. It was never good enough for them.
One of the last ones we killed a bit before, she said, I knew that one. He was a terrible cook.
Bridge is out. Look for another way around.
I like the NPCs are reflecting self-awareness though. Like she was just like, the bridge is out, look for another way around.
So this leads us back to where we started.
Am I cooking? Am I cooking? Am I cooking? Am I cooking?
It's a soul-shriven cat.
Nope. Was it on
I had the
rock
same
you were
idea,
on?
but go. Yeah, it's just sitting up here.
That's so sad.
Well, I don't know if it's soul-shriven. It's got a bunch of blue marks on it. It looks like lightning coming off it.
Oh, it's so shriven.
Ah, I see you found a way up, I think.
No clue. Let's figure the wrong way around. I did see one way up, but we've got to figure out a way to it.
Head back to the wall, so go all the way back the way you came to the broken bridge and keep going left. We can jump up the rocks.
You have to stop them.
Oh, you can just jump up there?
Yeah.
That's funny. Because I can see a ramp off to the right somewhere, I believe. That it looks like we're supposed to take.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a dash
I think this guy's also the boss of the area.
Yeah, he is.
Guarding those prisoners. We have to free them. What have they done? That thing is out of control.
Collection update. Knights of the Side gauntlets added to hands.
You're free! Now leave
Achievement
before the
unlocked.
Order notices!
Lair of the Black Worm
Done!
Explorer.
It's dismantled. You're free!
Achievement unlocked. Eastern Solstice Cave Delver.
Right, so if we go up that ramp, we can take that around to the last ritual and the sky shard.
This place is truly vile. My family would be...
Say again, sir?
If we go up the ramp in front of us, we can follow that all the way around to the last ritual site and to the sky shard.
Yee!
Why does Order Rill need so many vitrified souls? A fight, is it?
Because going by the
I knew that
the
one.
map, what it
Terrible
expected us to do was to go back into that big central area and then go all the way around. I wonder, are there any Argonian player homes, like homes designed to look like
Yes.
like their Argonian style?
Yeah, heaps.
Oh. Probably nothing like this though, at least not yet.
You remember that hot spring one from before?
This place.
That was an Argonian one.
I doubt the village will ever recover.
Oh, I thought that was a high elf one.
I think it was Argonian. No, it might have. I think it was both actually, because it was Solstice related.
Don't let them capture me.
But there's a whole like Zanmir that you can use. There's the moist something or other. I think I have that one. It's quite a few of them. There's the Blackwood one. It's technically another hybrid.
Over there! End that ritual!
Please help us!
Run! All of you! We'll deal with the Order.
Completed. Stop the rituals.
That's all of them. Let's head outside.
Meet Ojuna outside the lair of the Black Worm.
Looks like I had to go down here anyway, so that works.
Shadowrend Pauldron. Sky Shard absorbed. Pieces collected 1 of 3.
Okay, that's everything. So I'm going to travel to you to get me back to the entrance faster.
Loading. Loading. Solstice. To perform a roll dodge, press not bound.
Thank you for helping me take care of that. I'm done with the Order. But I'd like to ask you something.
What is on your...
I don't think I would have been able to accomplish what we did without your help. We freed the prisoners from the Order and dismantled the ritual focuses. That should slow them down. I finally did something good. Now I need to ask you something.
Ojuna. All right. What do you want to ask me?
Can you help me surrender myself to the Stirk Fellowship in Sunport? I'll submit to whatever punishment they deem appropriate. I was part of the Order of the Black Worm after all. The Worm Cult. I helped them harvest and create vitrified souls.
You really want to throw yourself at the mercy of the Stirk Fellowship?
I think so. My family told me it was dangerous to study magic. And look where it got me. My gift was so easily corrupted by the Order because I wanted to prove them wrong. I made a reckless choice and harmed innocents. That's unforgivable.
What if you just walked away? Start a new life and use your magic for good instead?
Is that even possible?
Completed.
I've only
Talk to
seen
Ojuna.
necromancy hurt people.
Talk
But maybe
to
I
Ojuna.
could work against the Order, join the Mages Guild, learn a new path of magic. Still, I'm not sure I can forgive myself without facing some sort of punishment.
That's a lot to consider.
You're the first trustworthy person I've met in a long time. Please, this isn't a decision I can make on my own. I don't deserve to. I want to hear your opinion. I trust your judgment more than my own right now. Should I surrender myself or flee?
You quit the cult, ended the rituals, and freed the prisoners. Just walk away and start a new life. You helped the Worm Cult. You should surrender yourself to the Stirk Fellowship for judgment. Press A. You quit the cult, ended the rituals, and freed the prisoners. Just walk away and start a new life. Press.
Just walk away and start over? You make it sound so easy. But yes, if I dedicate myself to opposing the Worm Cult, maybe I can make up for the evil I've done. I'll do my best to be a better mage, a better person, to be worthy of this new life.
Good luck forging a new path ahead. Just remember you have a lot to make up for.
I think I'll start in Sunport.
Completed.
Find
Talk
a
to
mentor in the
Ojuna.
Mages Guild, or maybe someone in the College
Talk
of
to
Tomes.
Ojuna.
And this time, I'll try something different. No more necromancy for me. But here, take this. I appreciate your help and advice, friend.
Complete.
I'll head to Sunport soon.
Completed.
Whatever
Dismantling
happens, I'll face it with my head
at
held
Ulferwolf,
high.
Darian Hawcroft. Press. Hold.
What a strange feeling.
Ransack increased
I'm
to
about
rank
to
3.
start a new life. to make it anything I want it to
Deep
be.
slash increased to rank 3.
I suppose I'm excited, but it's a little frightening too. Anything could be on the road ahead or around the next bend, both good and bad.
Ojuna.
Onward! We have a quest right next to us.
Yeah, I think it's the academic.
Hmm.
Hey there.
Ah, another over happens. The new daily rewards up.
Researcher. Care to help?
There's a book here.
Lore book discovered. Unshackled Titans.
Oh, it's about Shackled Titans.
Unshackled Titans. By Pelagius Haber, Council Dedrologist in Residence. I have written before on the difficulties of the Dedrologist's chosen field of study. All too often, a great discovery comes at the cost of the Dedrologist's life. Who knows what awesome truths have been gained in some perilous summoning, only to be lost a moment later when the subject of observation escapes its containment. One in my field can never be too cautious. To that effect, I now take quill in hand to set down what I have learned about the so-called Shackled Titans found among the legions of Molegbal. That, of course, is not their Daedric name, but that is how they are commonly known. Shackled Titans are formidable beasts, armed with the fiery breath of a true Daedric Titan and rending claws. They are sometimes encountered as battle mounts for Molegbal's favored servants. Some worm called scholars. Believe that the Shackled Titan is, in fact, a Titan shorn of its wings and condemned to a bestial form in punishment for some failing. My own investigations suggest otherwise. Shackled Titans are fairly numerous among Coldharbor's legions, while true Titans are thankfully rare. Are we to believe that Molegbal has such an excess of these mighty Daedra that he can afford to mutilate and diminish them in such numbers? Or that so many Titans fail in the tasks the Lord of Brutality appoints to them? It defies reason. No, I feel confident that the Shackled Titan is instead the primordial stock from which Daedric Titans arise. These creatures were the first forms Molegbal bred in mockery of dragons. Most demonstrate no further room for improvement. But the largest, fiercest, and most cunning of these creatures can then be grown into true Daedric Titans. I suspect that process involves steeping them in the energies of Molegbal's realm, feeding them on his malicious power, cutting away what holds them back. But that is a topic for another day. As for the stories of Titans being shorn of their wings, I would not be surprised if Molegbal did indeed punish a few Daedric Titans by casting them back into the forms from which they came, giving rise to the common misconception. But all of them? I doubt it.
Interesting.
Ashbound Hall.
Have you seen an
Ashbound Hall
absent-minded
discovered.
Dunmer wandering about, perhaps muttering about vampires? My colleague Terenbel and I study the creatures for the Mages Guild. We risked death to come see quite the plainer legend, but he ran off and hasn't returned.
Cyril Ennui. You must be Cyril Ennui. The scout Manassi told me you lost your friend near the Ashbound Hall.
Yes, that's right. Ashbound Hall, the vampire prison of legend. Molag Bal built it to hold vampires and force them into combat for his amusement. We know so little about the hall. When we heard it arrived on Solstice, Terenbel insisted we see it.
How did you hear about it?
Soon after the wall fell, a mage named Ormard came to us. He'd seen the hall and offered to guide us here. Now I wake up and they're both gone. Come, I'll pay you to escort me while I find Terranville. The vampires may no longer be securely locked away.
I'll help you find your friend. Where do we start?
In my search for Terranville and Ormard,
Completed.
I noticed a
Talk to
crude
Cyril
camp
on
to the
way.
southeast. Too close to Ashbound Hall for me to go alone.
Search the camp.
Research consistently shows the immense danger vampires pose a soul wanderer. Let's look around that camp.
How did you and Terranville come to be on Solstice?
The Stirk Fellowship brought us as consultants. With the worm cult back, some fear another battle with Molag Bal. They hired experts in vampires, Cold Harbor, Zivkin, and so on. Now that we see this plane meld, their forethought was rewarded.
I'd like to know more about your vampire research.
Technically, my field is Daedric diseases, but I focused on the strains of vampirism long enough to become an expert. The chaotic nature of Daedra causes frequent changes to the infection. I track the origins, symptoms, and treatments for each.
How do you know Terranville?
We met when I taught at the University of Gwylem. Terranville is quite ambitious and asked me to collaborate on a big paper. His ability to garner attention is well known, so I thought it could help me. Now it seems I just follow on his adventures.
What does your research say about Ashbound Hall?
As I said, it's a prison for vampires. What I've read makes it sound closer to a combat arena. Vampires roam freely inside, attacking each other for blood and power. And Terranville probably waltzed right into it.
Where did it come from?
All we know about its history comes from interviews and rumors. Molag Bal created the hall to amuse himself, like the Kwama fighting pits people have on Nirn. Seems it crashed on Solstice by way of this blasted plane meld. Lucky for us.
What do you mean by that?
Fine, maybe not so lucky. As a researcher, I rarely get the chance to confirm a legend like this. A definitive book on the Ashbound Hall could become required reading. But a building filled with bloodthirsty creatures did just land on Nirn.
How did you and Terranville come to be on Solstice? How did the Mage Ormard know about the Ashbound Hall?
Ormard claimed to get trapped on Eastern Solstice when the writhing wall sprung up. But look around. How did he survive until now? Terranville, of course, accepted this story at face value.
How did you and Terranville come to be? What does your research say about Ashbound Hall?
Ready. Onward.
Yes, this camp. Maybe we'll find something.
Vampire
Terranville's.
animals too.
Lore book discovered. I couldn't believe it when I heard that this place had ended up in Nirn. I convinced Cyril Anwi that a research trip would provide a lot of information on vampires. Things the Mages Guild can use to combat any who posed a danger. This approach worked as I knew it would. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. The trip was uneventful and we made camp. I feel a strange sense of purpose. Energy. I am close. I know it. We met another mage, Ormard. He has worked on a vampire compendium for decades, so it's no surprise that he knew of this place. He's a pleasant Nord fellow and even Cyril Anwi warmed to him. Ormard and I have compared notes. His interest seems purely academic and he is eager to get into the place. Cyril Anwi is still making some plans, not wanting to rush headlong into danger as she says. Ormard has been generous with the information he has on the hall. It has sealed doors, different sections. Ormard says there are unique. Keys or tokens of some sort to open them. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Ormond and I decided to do an initial survey into the hall. I confess that my real interest was not so much the vampire's denizens, but rather the Daedric artifacts rumored to be held within, and that I wanted to confirm that and maybe even bring one back to do my own research. I said Cyril Ennui had strong opinions about what she calls relic hunting, so I have not told her my true purpose. Ormond understood. He then confessed he found a break in the foundations. A small cave south of our camp. It will allow us to slip quietly into the place, as the main doors appear to be inaccessible after the place fell out of Cold Harbor. We're doing it. I am close. My heart is racing. Cyril Ennui will be furious, but I am sure I can talk her around. Press, B.
I recognize that journal. Oh, Terranville is so forgetful.
Lore book discovered. Despite our arrival in this new plane, the Master's cruelty still binds me. Even this far from Molag Bal's will, I cannot leave. As we crashed onto Nirn, the pungent sense of mortal blood flooded my awareness. I must taste it once again. I will reward any who bring me offerings of this long-missed indulgence. You will survive under my aegis for a full year on this plane. Press, bead back, left.
That parchment looks very strange. Why is it here?
Completed. Search the camp.
I'd like to see what you found, please.
Talk to Cyril Ennui.
I recognize that journal as Terranville's, so we know he stopped here. Dropping or losing important items is a bad habit of his. The low embers mean they only left recently. As much as I despise snooping, does the journal say where they went?
Cyril Ennui. They found a possible entrance into the prison. A small cave south of the camp.
And instead of bringing me this useful information, Terranville followed his new friend to this dangerous vampiric prison. He gets forgetful when excited. How about that scroll? That parchment looks extra planar.
Someone in Ashbound Hall offered to protect people in exchange for mortal blood.
Just wonderful. A
Completed.
bounty on
Talk
mortals.
to Cyril Ennui.
Oh. Did someone drop this when attacking Terranville in Ormond?
Find the cave entrance to
Let's go
Ashbound
south
Hall.
and find this small cave. Hopefully we don't find 2 dead mage bodies inside it.
Goodbye.
The cave was south of the camp, right? Let's go. There. I'd guess the rock cracked
Completed.
open when
Find
the
the
wall
cave
dropped from
entrance
Cold
to
Harbor.
Ashbound Hall.
Let's go.
Enter Ashbound Hall. Loading. Ashbound Hall. Part prison, part fighting arena, the Ashbound Hall creates vicious entertainment for the Daedric.
We're in quite a bit of danger here.
Enter
Let's
Ashbound Hall.
strategize.
Talk to Cyril Ennui.
Well, time to earn your keep. I did mention this prison is filled with vampires, yes? They probably haven't seen mortals for some time. Will be quite a delicacy in here. I just want to find Terranville and leave this place.
Cyril Ennui. Do you have thoughts on where to search for them? Press.
Ormond and Terranville expressed excitement over the chance to see the central courtyard. Doesn't sound very interesting to me, but that's probably where we should go first. Steel yourself to kill plenty of vampires.
Anything we should be looking for besides Terranville himself? Press A. Select. Bead back.
Terranville is an inveterate note-taker.
Completed. Talk
and
to
also
Cyril
generally
Ennui.
careless. I always clean up dropped
Search
papers
for
or
Terranville.
books in old places, so keep an eye out for his scribbles. I will let you take the lead. I'm not defenseless, but no battle mage.
Goodbye. Press A, select, bead back, Y, replay dialogue.
If you're happy and you know, smash the vampire.
Again, of everything you could have said, that would definitely get your raised eyebrow from Zareth. Oh, she's a healer.
Lore book discovered.
I'm surprised that some in here are left with enough sanity to keep record of their thoughts.
You will not last.
The target is out of range.
I must learn about that door seal. Let's look in the next room.
Yes, watch out for the glowy glyphs on the floor that explode.
Completed.
threatening
Search for
creatures.
Taranvel.
Maybe take a look around.
Search the safe room.
Hang on, isn't that the portrait of that one vampire red guard who was a sword sage? Or a sword singer?
Oh yeah.
What's that
Vaguely
doing here?
remembering.
A
Lore book
note
discovered.
pinned rather forcefully with a knife. Someone was angry.
Oh, should have
There's
read
also
the note.
another note back this way.
Lore book discovered. Need to get more information from Wormard on these doors. Such elaborate mechanism. Not mechanical. Not wholly magical. He said that he has a way to get past them, thanks to his various partners within the hall. Well, not partners, exactly. He continues to be a bit cagey with his information thus far. I hope Cirilanwi manages to catch up eventually. She should be here to write down all my observations. Press B.
Another lost.
Completed.
We need
Search
to get
the
through
safe
that
room.
seal. What did you find? Oh, I don't see another door in this room. That leaves the sealed exit we passed as our only way forward. Who can say how long I'd need to study it, even with my expertise? Did you find a means to move forward?
Cirilanwi. The note describes things called aspects that open the doors.
Aspects. Keys of some sort. Oh, I hate these sorts of secret codes and complicated locks that you find in old places. It's all so showy. What else did you pick up?
I found this heavy disc with a carving.
Based on the etched symbol,
Completed.
it's the
Talk to
aspect of
Cirilanwi.
brutality. Very lucky that someone left it here.
Place the aspect.
Set the disc in the proper place at the door outside. Perhaps it'll open and we can find Taranvel quickly.
Who do you think left the note and aspect?
Such an excellent and unnerving question.
Please tell me
This
that it just
isn't
interrupted
Taranvel's
conversation.
handwriting. Maybe Ormard? Would he be that
Oh, good.
considerate? Any other possible writer means we're being led deeper inside. To be
I didn't expect her
eaten,
just to
I
throw
imagine.
herself ahead.
Goodbye.
The note says brutality is the core. Try placing the aspect in the center slot. It worked.
Completed.
Our search
Place the
continues.
aspect. Search for Taranvel. The target is out of range.
Georgette, it is done.
Somehow slightly cooler than Castle Volkihar.
Mortal blood in these halls. If they can enter, can I leave?
You heard that whispering,
Find
right?
the source of the whispers.
There I appear to these arrivals.
I do believe we're being hunted.
Why come here? Are you mad?
Show yourself, creature!
Completed. Find the source of the whispers.
Ah, mist form.
Talk to
A
Azatha.
clever way to slip through bars.
The bars are not for me. I
At
did not mean to
Ulferwolf,
scare you.
Darien
Hear
Hawkroft.
me out.
At Ulferwolf,
I see this one's strain of vampirism gives her corporeal alteration abilities. Fairly common. Best you speak to her. She doesn't appear to wish us harm. For now. But I prefer an experienced fighter between her and me.
Sarah Lanwi. Do you assume all vampires are dangerous?
No, no. A person's moral character can persist long after transformation. It depends on the type and severity of infection. That said, all vampires are capable of great violence. One can't know until they prove themselves. Like mortals, I suppose.
Goodbye.
I'm not crazy or rabid. I won't attack. I just want to get out. Rumors spread about breaches in the walls. Is it true? If so, then us younger vampires could escape. I might survive this place.
Azatha. I'll trade you information. Did you see other non-vampires here, a dark elf and Nord?
I saw a dark elf pass by with Ormard. He protected your friend as they moved through the halls, kept the ferals and deathhounds from hunting mortal smells. They were most likely heading to the crater.
A breach to the north opens into a cave. You know Ormard?
You didn't know. I suspect the dark elf was clueless too. Ormard was a vampire imprisoned here. Before we fell, that is. Blind wandering won't help save the mortal. Go south. Look for other brightly lit rooms. You'll find a map on the wall in one.
If you have any other useful information, we'd appreciate it. Surely someone as lovely looking as you might have some other useful information for us. What else do you know? Tell us everything we need to find Ormard. If you have any other useful information, we'd appreciate it.
I can't remember the last time I spoke to anyone who didn't
Talk to
demand
Azatha.
blood or cause me pain. Some advice.
Find the map of Ashbound
Stick to
Hall.
brightly lit rooms. Prisoners can't go in them. Oh, have this. It's an aspect of domination. I won't need it once I leave.
How did you end up imprisoned here?
I lived just outside Sentinel before here. I harmed no unwilling person. My food was wildlife, and the occasional volunteer. This condition brought me great shame. I prayed Tuaka would soon offer cleansing. Molag Bal took me as I slept.
Why do you think he imprisoned you?
When not fleeing for my life, that's the only question in my mind. How can I understand the motives of a Daedric prince? Perhaps I was not enough of a vampire for him. He wishes to teach me brutality. I won't accept the lesson.
Thanks for the information, Azatha. My companion is a researcher. She wants to learn more about Ashbound Hall. What else do you know about Ormard?
Sneaky, conniving worm. He promised me aid when I first arrived. I quickly gleaned his true purpose. His eyes didn't conceal his hunger for my blood. I don't know why he lured your mortal friend deeper into the prison. Good luck finding him.
Thanks for the information, Azaf. How did you end up imprisoned here? My companion is a researcher. She wants to learn more about Ashbound.
It's a cruel, brutal prison, meant to cause pain and madness. Molag Bal plucks vampires seemingly at random and delivers them here. No explanation, and no possible reprieve. You hunt others, or you get hunted. Only the oldest survive long.
How do they manage to survive? Can you explain more about these aspects? You mentioned a brightly lit room. We found one that felt safe. What are they?
As vampires age, they gain strength, physically and magically. And coming here breaks your morality after a while. The kind don't grow old. Elder prisoners force the young to protect them, at threat of exsanguination.
That's all I need about Ashbound Hall. Can you explain more about these aspects?
You couldn't make it this far without learning the aspects open locks, but they're also part of Molag Bal's torture. If you can lock others out of a section, you survive a little longer. Vampires tear each other apart for those aspects.
That's all I need about Ashbound. How do elder vampires manage to survive? You mentioned a bright...
As vampires age, they gain strength, physically and magically. And coming here breaks your morality after a while.
Let me know once you're finished with her.
Grow old. Painful is what they are. If a prisoner stays in the lights too long, they burn, like under 100 suns. Could be why it felt safe. You're not prisoners. I think Molag Bal uses them to force us from hiding. Encourages more fights to amuse him.
That's all I need about Ashbound. How do elder vampires...
It's not pleasant to discuss. Changing topics is fine with me. Or you can let me find that way out.
Thanks for the information, Azatha.
Didn't expect to find help in here. Thank you.
May we never cross paths again.
A map will benefit us enormously, and it will serve as an excellent primary document for my book on Ashbound Hall. Should we survive? Down the South Hall we go then.
Sira Lanwi.
We need that map. Keep watch for brightly lit rooms.
The target is out of range. The target is out of range.
I wonder if we'll run into any of the vampires we know in here.
Maybe.
That room looks brightly lit, yes? Perhaps the map is there.
The target is out of range. Investigate the brightly lit room.
I'm dead.
Another aspect. I wonder which type it is. A map of
I hope we don't have to remember this.
Completed.
No more wandering
Investigate
blind.
the brightly lit room. Talk
The
to
map
Cyril
is
on
crudely executed, but helpful enough. We can follow it to the central chamber that Terranbell talked about so much. I think it must be the large dome you can see when outside.
Cyril Lanwi. We also found a third aspect. It'll help unlock more sealed doors.
We can hope, though my suspicions grow the deeper we get inside this prison. Who left these aspects around for us to easily find? And why was Terranbell so eager to rush in without me? And finally, why am I friends with such an inconsiderate person?
All good questions. Perhaps we should continue our search?
Yes, indeed, let us continue.
Completed.
Terranbell
Talk
acted
to Cyril
rashly and
Lanwi.
will need my help. This has been a pattern now that
Continue
I'm
the
thinking
search
on
for
it.
Terranbell.
Not the impulsiveness, but me helping him out of situations both trifling and serious.
How else have you helped him?
I organize all his notes, arrange the fieldwork, and so on. The boring work. Terranbell is very intelligent, no question, but his disorganization and impulsivity verges on selfishness. As if he doesn't care that I have to clean up after him.
Why do you help him then?
He's excellent at gathering attention to the work. And with that comes funding. I doubt the Sturk Fellowship hires us without his reputation. I sometimes resent that he overshadows me, but I figure the reward is worth it.
We should find him then.
Yes, I'm not so heartless to leave him in a place like this. But it's apparent to me that I should think more about our partnership. One doesn't like being taken advantage of.
Goodbye.
Let's keep going. I want to find that central area.
You seemed a little distracted before.
I was just talking to her.
Perfect.
Huh?
We can't let some rubble
Talk to
stop
Cyril
us.
Lanwi.
Oh, any ideas?
I'm 90% certain we could just jump that, but okay, game.
The hall's landing on Solstice was hard enough to cause quite the mess. We can't let some obnoxious rubble slow us from finding Terranbell, but digging through it would take all day. We need to remove it, quickly.
Cyril Lanwi. Any thoughts on what could do that?
Oh, that's so
I
stupid.
could try a spell of alteration. I can shift the composition of the stone to be more fragile. If you hit it hard, it should just crumble. But it would only sustain that sort of change for a moment or two.
So just go up and hit the big pile of rocks?
Just go get in place and wait
Completed.
until you see my
Talk to
magic
Cyril
around the
Lanwi.
pile and hit it hard. It will either work and crumble
Clear the
away,
bridge.
or the bridge will break under us.
Good.
I doubted it would work. Keep going.
A tiny little pink for hitting such a big rock.
Quickly! This shift does not last long.
Completed. Clear the bridge. Continue the search for Terranbell.
Make this swift.
The target is out of range. Absorb missile increased to rank 3.
This looks like it's free this time.
The note said brutality is central. Domination to the left,
What happened?
then conquest on the right.
At Ulferwolf, Darien Hawk.
Oh. Oh, you have to do it on order.
Yeah. And then I think she said domination.
Ah, fuck. I misaligned.
And then conquest.
Completed. Unseal the
Let's see
door.
what's beyond the seal.
So
Search
what
the
hurt
broken
you
halls.
before?
When you put them in wrong.
No, before that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I thought you said something hurt you.
It
I don't remember.
appears this part of the hall took the brunt of its precipitous descent into Tamriel. The search for Terranville continues.
Cyril.
Terranville rests often to take notes. I'll bet he stopped here. See that campfire? Let's look around there.
Completed. Search the broken halls. Investigate the campsite.
That's Ormard's ridiculous hat.
Completed.
Leave it
Investigate
there. I
the
have an
campsite.
idea. Some recall
Wait
magic
for
may
Cyril
reveal
on.
where they went.
This had better be worth it. I had no idea this place was so big. And so chilly.
The ancient history will amaze you. We merely need to cross the crater up ahead.
Oh, I can't wait to see Cyril Onway's face when she sees all that I've gained.
Yes, surprises will abound.
Ugh, can't believe him. Fine. What's next?
Ormard said. Cyril Onwy says, I can't. Ormard says, yes, surprises will abound. Lore book discovered.
So Terranville just wanted to learn about this place without me. He didn't want to collaborate. Oh, just another moment of taking the glory for himself. Bastard. I still won't abandon him to die here. Did you catch where they went?
Cyril Onwy. They talked about crossing a crater. Is that on the map?
I doubt a crater is part of the prison's original design. But look at these scratches on this room. Looks like someone crossing it off. As if to suggest its destruction.
Like a crater.
Exactly. We know
Completed.
for sure
Talk
they
to
intended
Cyril
to go
Onwy.
there. Maybe we can catch up. The crater
Find
should be
the
just
crater.
ahead, through those doors. Let's go. No more dawdling.
Goodbye.
Onward! Damn it!
Did you get hit in the head by rocks too?
Oh yeah, that was what happened earlier. I got hit by rock. No, it was just that I went to use the door and someone hit me.
Ah. I wonder what Zeph has to say if you get turned into a vampire. I'd assume he'd have something to say about it, given his hatred of them.
Probably biased because where he's fuck buddy.
Huh?
He's probably biased because where he's fuck buddy. So this guy looks significant.
Alright, I'll admit, that was cool.
What'd he do?
Dashed to the central bit, made a giant scythe appear out of his axe and spun it around in a circle to knock us backwards.
Well, Crater certainly isn't.
And because he'd thrown me back against this rubble, it forced the camera into first person perspective for a little bit and tilted it sideways. Death puppies. Whoops. Something wrong weapon.
Moments.
Ow.
Give me a second. Oh. Yay!
Back up.
Yay?
B.
I think I've finished leveling all my
Still
spellcasting spells.
Oh.
Ability 3. Arcanist. Runic Defense Morph.
What's next for the
Still Waters 4.
Something like Shadow Blade? No, not Shadow Blade, Nightblade.
Back
Yeah,
up.
exactly. I told Albie I would level some of those skills next. Now I'll just put on a this thing.
I don't know why that only just hit me. But I just realized the way you say, hey, oh mods, is very, very similar to the Oh Merry Men scene from the first Shrek movie.
Oh Merry Men!
Press on. We're close to that central area.
Is someone nearby? Please, help.
Another one. Perhaps he saw Terranville.
I beg you, help me. I will not harm you, I swear.
Sir, where are your
He
shoes?
seems like Azatha. Harmless and looking to survive. We should hear him out. Maybe he can tell us about Terranville's location.
Your untainted blood smells so delicious. Wait, I won't harm you, but if you can help me in some small way, even a simple healing spell will suffice. I can make my way out of here.
Levanio Deltorius. Have you seen someone named Ormond pass through with a dark elf?
I'll answer any questions if you spare a potion or spell to aid me. Yes, Ormard and a dark elf came through here. They did not notice me. They left in the direction of the courtyard.
Why is the central courtyard important?
Secrets and power wait in the courtyard, beyond the five-sealed door. There are other places beyond as well that I hope to never see. For that seal, you need aspects. I know where one is hidden. I'll tell you in exchange for some healing.
If you tell us where we can find another aspect, my friend will cast a healing spell on you. Very well, you've helped us. My associate can cast a healing spell on you. We'll heal you if you give us the aspect. But don't try any tricks. Very well, you've helped us. My associate can...
Thank you, stranger. I just want to leave this place. I had a family once outside. I want to tell them what happened to me, if they're still alive.
Goodbye.
Healing and trade for an
Darian
aspect.
Hawkcroft.
Fair enough.
Wonderful! My strength returns! Now, I take your blood.
He's attacking! Betrayer!
Completed.
Yeah, I
Talk
thought
to
he'd do that.
Lavanio Deltorius.
Self-defense required he die.
What a stupid
Check the
vampire.
ashes for the
Search
aspect.
Lavanio's remains.
I let
Completed.
down my
Search
defenses.
Lavanio's remains.
The young.
Oh, apparently you've already searched the
Talk
names.
to Cyrilanwe.
I let down my defenses. The young red guard we let go earlier made
You know
me hope
me,
to find
always happy to
other
go for other
kind
people's
vampires.
pockets.
But this fellow, dangerous, even when fading. We took a risk helping him. It didn't work out. For him.
Cyrilanwe. You reacted very quickly. He confirmed Terranvel headed to the central courtyard.
Yes, and a mention of some den of gargoyles. This prison contains mysteries on top of enigmas. At least we have some direction again.
I found the aspect of corruption in his ashes.
I suspected he had it on him.
Completed.
No
Talk
doubt
to
he planned to
Cyrilanwe.
kill us and take the aspects we collected. Or
Reach the
maybe
central
he just
courtyard.
wanted blood. Either way, he's no longer a problem. Let's find the courtyard, and then get to Terranvel.
Goodbye.
Whee! This is a long segment.
Yeah. It's still going, oh god.
What's this? No.
Lore book discovered.
New Misa's running past every single enemy that spawned.
Meow.
Spell wall increased range. The target is out of range. Companion
There's one leveled up. Hey.
Zurich Bar.
A couple more levels and you have his ultimate. It's unfortunately not that good.
Yeah, they never.
I think his is upfront damage and then puts minor magic heal on the target.
The target is out of range. The target is out of range. The target is out of range. Completed. Reach the central. The target.
I actually forgot these things existed. Haven't seen one since the Vampire DLC.
The target is out of range.
Oh, if I talk to him, I'm likely to set him ablaze like the last one. You go for it. Find out what happened and where Terranvel is.
Trentville assumed you'd come looking for him. Funny how you found me instead. Your partner was as happy to turn on me as the Elder was. My reward for service: death by blood curse. Just for fun.
Ormard. What did you do with Taranvel? Where is he? Press.
My master kicked me aside like some bloodless trash, and you want my help. Hilarious. She took your Taranvel to the Den of Gargoyles. A good place to slowly dine on a precious meal. You can't reach him without the fifth aspect.
We could help you. Just hand over the aspect.
I don't believe you. And
Completed.
it doesn't
Talk to
matter.
Ormard.
The Elder's curse moves too quickly.
Look for the aspect of
is here,
dread.
somewhere. Maybe watching you and the mage flail around will ease my final moments. Your desperation will satisfy me. Go away.
Search the room. We need that aspect to save Taranvel.
Wow, what an asshole. Oh, there's a note over here if you want to read it.
You found it!
Got it.
That,
Completed.
Ormard.
Look for the
All
aspect
right,
of dread.
let's plan.
Talk
One
to
rep is
The
Cyrillon.
mage wants to kill me. I can see it in her eyes. Taranvel is not worth her protection, if you ask me. Good luck saving him from the Elder.
Where's the note? Yeah.
Back here. Yeah, behind me.
Lore book discovered. Ormard and an ancient vampire are fighting. This was a mistake. Ormard is a vampire.
How the fuck did you not pick up that he was
Maybe
a vampire,
I can
my
slip
god?
away while they are distracted. Press.
I'll just leave Ormard to die from whatever his elder did to him. It looks painful enough for what he's done. We have more pressing concerns anyway.
Cyrillon. Ready to go find Taranvel?
His behavior is completely out of character. But after what we learned, I wonder if I really knew his character at all. We have a long history in friendship. I feel duty-bound to get him out of here.
How do we get Taranvel away from the Elder?
My investment in your services has proven
Completed.
enormously
Talk to
wise to this
Cyrillon.
point. I expect you'll have to fight this Elder.
Unseal
Based
the
on what
Den
I've
of Gargoyles.
seen, she will know fear. We're wasting time. Let's find that last sealed door. Leave Ormard to his fate. He deserves it.
And what's the worst thing that could happen while fighting an elder vampire?
Follow the sequence from the note. Like before.
And now just dread.
Completed.
After you.
Unseal the Den of Gargoyles. Enter the Den of Gargoyles.
No!
Completed. Enter the Den of Gargoyles.
Throbbing in your veins.
Kill the Elder.
What's this? More pure fresh blood?
At
My
Ulfrwolf,
pets will attend to you for now.
Cyrillon, help!
We need to free Taranvel and escape. Quickly as best.
The target is out of range.
Creatures. I'll kill you myself.
No! Don't kill me!
mortal can defeat an elder made by Morlock Ball's own hand.
I have plenty of times, lady.
This is different. Aw, no phase 3.
Completed. Kill the elder.
Information. Very tempted to add you to the list of things I killed today. I'm done cleaning your messes.
She bit me. It still burns.
Take the portal back to our camp. Now.
Ow! The portal to leave hurt me.
Completed. Use
Excuse me?
Cyril portal. Loading. Solstice. The isolated island of Solstice. Completed. Use Cyril portal.
Sneaking fool! You risked everyone's neck
Talk
for
to
nothing.
Terranvel.
You lacked the ambition of a true researcher. I sought to learn.
That place drove you mad. You talk to him. I need to cool off.
Warm, like the desert sands.
Talk to that sneaking, stealing glory hound. I'm still in a bit of a temper and I need to calm myself. Did you notice he had trouble getting through the portal?
I'm not ungrateful for your intervention, but killing the Elder may have locked away information about the Ashbound Hall forever. No. There may yet be a way to get to it.
Terranvel Drathan. A way to get to what?
I will admit that while in the Elder's clutches, she bit me. And perhaps leaving the prison felt quite painful, which points to me being infected with vampirism. We should allow this infection to flourish.
Why would you want that?
As a direct inheritor of the Elder's infection, who knows what possibilities I contain? Perhaps we can magically recover memories, great knowledge about vampire history, and power. So much power welling up inside me. Oh, it feels very good.
What would you do with this power?
I don't know. Such
Completed. Talk to
new
Terranvel.
feelings, urges to dominate.
Talk to Cyril.
Perhaps I'll take control of the university. Make all those pitiful academics praise me. You should talk to Cyril Onway. I feel a powerful thirst coming on.
Goodbye.
We just
I've never
throw
seen
him in the
Cyril Onway
fire.
this angry. And Vec knows she has a sharp tongue at the best of times. Maybe you can convince her to let things alone for now.
This entire misadventure feels clarifying. I see now the truth of Terranvel's behavior. We got him free from the Elder and that prison, which is good. But his selfishness is on full display.
Cyril Onway. Terranvel told me the Elder infected him. He's becoming a vampire.
Of course. One last mess for me to clean. For such an old vampire to infect him, the results may prove dire. But perhaps his strain won't progress quickly. I can rush him to a cure, but he may turn violent at any time. Or I dispose of him.
Not all vampires get violent. He deserves a chance at a cure. Press. Dark feelings are already overwhelming him. He seems focused on power. Press.
I'm gonna kill him.
Select. Bead back. Y replay dialogue.
If he's not even bothering to hide his dark impulses, our options are limited. Acting like an arse isn't a death sentence, but open desires for violence might be. I appreciate your guidance. I know what must happen.
I'm sorry it has come to this. Will you be all right?
I regret that it has come to this.
Completed. Talk to
A
Cyril.
fast-moving vampiric change means that Terranbell is a danger
Talk to Cyril
everyone.
Anwi.
I must deal with it, as a friend should. I'm grateful for your steady support and calm demeanor through this.
I would have
His payment is
considered letting him
promised.
go for a cure, but
Complete
given he
quest.
was already, one, physically changing,
Press
and
A
two,
select
thinking about
B
dominating
back.
the
Y
guild
replay dialogue.
held within minutes of being bit,
It's progressing
way
really
too much of a
quickly.
risk.
All costs smiles
You'll
above.
drag me back
Lost
to the
among the
guild and
ashes.
cure me. But I won't go.
Completed.
I see.
Ashbound Hall.
You're already lost, Terranbell.
Gained 1 champion point.
I mean, he deserved it.
There are vampires, skilled mages or warriors, who believe in the same principles and causes as any man or mer. But even
Yeah,
they
I can't
know,
imagine the
without
university will be
vigilance,
mad at her for
they
what
can
happened, because,
turn
well,
to indiscriminate killers.
she effectively just stopped a guy from turning to an extremely powerful vampire.
Say again?
Cyril Anwi.
Just like, I don't think the guild
do
will
you
punish
feel
her,
about your
because,
actions?
well, not guild, but university, because she just stopped that guy
Press
from turning
A
into an
select.
extremely powerful
There are
vampire and potentially
vampires,
running around
skilled
infecting
mages or
tons of
warriors
people on
who
this
believe in
island.
the same principles and causes as any man or mer. But even they know, without vigilance, they can turn to indiscriminate killers. Terranbell lacked that inner strength. The vampirism seemed to be accelerating. Perhaps it was the combination of blood of the Elder and Terranbell's weakness that caused such a quick transformation. It was my duty, as a mage and as a friend, to do what had to be done.
What happens now?
I'll return to the university to explain what happened. I'll have to defend my actions, but I feel justified. Time to strike out on my own in this field.
Goodbye.
We still have that point of interest to the southeast. That's a good quest, though.
Surprisingly long, but I think that's just because the amount of loading screens we had to go through.
Those instanced areas that aren't a delve are usually... There's normally one per extension. For a bit, they were using public dungeons for them, but I guess they just didn't.
Narthi make this swift.
Aw, that's a salt-driven match.
Another quest.
Three queens save me. Namreris will never forgive me for this.
Meh, turn to a statue.
Traveler, you are not with the worm cult, are you? I beg a moment of your time. I need someone to deliver a message to Healer Namreris at the central siege camp. I need you to tell her that her husband, Tessa Moril, is dead.
Tessa Moril. Is that you? How did you die?
Well, I was fighting worm cultists when I drank what I thought was a health potion, and... oh, this is embarrassing. Look, it doesn't matter. All she needs to know is that I didn't make it. All the better if you can make my demise sound heroic.
You want me to lie to your wife about how you died? Press A.
What does it hurt to spin some yarn about me dying like a hero? I just wanted to remember me with fondness, that's all. I'm sure she'll pay you for your delivering the news. She has a good heart. Please, above all else, she needs to know.
I'll find your wife and let her know of your death.
He drank a petrification potion
Press
thinking it was
A
a health
select.
potion. That's me.
Remember, seek out healer
Started.
Namreris.
A cold grave.
You can find her at the Central Siege Camp. She's with the Stirk
Find
Fellowship.
healer Namreris.
We both are. Or were. Don't worry about her being weepy. She is very strong, my wife. And we've already said our farewells.
You already said your farewells?
We're in a war, aren't we? And we're up in our years. As a healer, she's seen too many people go with too much left unsaid. She didn't want that for us. She's always been practical that way, and very organized. But opposites attract, as they say.
So how did you actually die?
I really was being heroic, at first. I fought off some worm cultists trying to set up one of those soul reapers. But I drained my magicka and needed a potion. I ended up drinking one of my specialty frostbite poisons by accident.
And why is it so important to you that Namreris doesn't know what really happened?
You mean, aside from it being a mortifying way for a mage of my wisdom and years to shuffle off this mortal coil? Well, is it so wrong to want your very practical wife to remember you with love and fondness and perhaps a hint of admiration?
Accidents happen. As a healer, she might understand that. I'll give it some thought. It is your last request, after all. It's not wrong to want that. I just wonder if you deserve it. I'll give it some thought.
Yes, yes it is. And I'm ever so thankful that I found such a kind and thoughtful soul to deliver this heartbreaking news to my dear Namreris. May the three queens bless you for all of your days.
You mentioned that you and Namreris said your farewells already.
We're in a war, aren't we?
No, Sean!
The aggressive dialogue option is just really mean to him for no reason. We don't even know this dude.
Ooh, yes.
New chest found at 65.43 by 42.05.
Brushed by Noctra's wings.
Sky Shard absorbed. Pieces collected 2 of 3.
With Canarthi's swiftness.
That looks like another anchor in progress. Given how high up it is and where it is on the map, I'm guessing it's probably where we have to go for the finale of the story.
Another quest?
Traveler, a word, please. Oh, the pain.
Oh, the pain.
The deep crag den was
And
sabotaged.
then there's suddenly a different voice actor saying random NPC bullshit.
Darian Hawkcroft.
You're a good soul, stopping to aid the injured. If only you had been with us. Those vile bear lizards killed Golvini. There was no time. Curses! I barely managed to bury her as my own wounds slowed me down.
Sadrin O'Malin. Do you need help with your injuries?
Bandages won't heal my aching heart. I'm only alive because of my friend's sacrifice. I must finish this hunt for her Please, you must help me kill those bear lizards. I need to collect their scales. I'll even pay you.
Why do you need bear lizard scales?
Because the Idahara merchant house in Sunport pays very well for them. Golvini's traps are flawless, but the creatures attacked before we could finish setting the bait. If you plant this bait and draw them to her traps, that would be grand.
What? I feel like bullshitting
All
us.
right. Where are Golvini's traps?
I absolutely think that's what he's doing.
We set the traps up ahead. Look for
Started
flying
dubious
sparks.
intentions.
Just place the bait near the traps, but don't go exploring.
Place bait.
The pack's still prowling around, and my heart would burst if you fell prey to those beasts too.
Tell me more about what happened to Golvini.
Oh, it was horrible. After that dreadful wall came down, we trekked to this side of Solstice. We made camp and found a good spot, so I told Golvini to set her traps. Before she could finish and set the bait, the beasts pounced on her.
Where were you when that happened?
I was holding the bait. The creatures turned on me and would have torn me apart as well, if not for Golvini's quick thinking. She sacrificed herself so I could escape.
But didn't you say they had already attacked her?
Well, yes. It all happened so fast. With her dying breath, brave Golvini threw herself back into the fray to save me. I am not worthy of such a noble deed, but I shall try to be.
How rare are the bear lizard scales?
Rare enough that the Idahara merchant house is willing to compensate very generously for them. Golvini was so looking forward to this payday. For her mother, you understand. I only hope the news of this tragedy doesn't worsen her ailment.
What's wrong with Golvini's mother?
A terrible illness renders her bedridden. Treatment progresses, but even the kindest of healers demand coin. Golvini built and sold her brilliant traps to help with this, but that alone doesn't earn nearly enough.
How long have you and Golvini worked together?
I was merely her humble customer at first. Every one of her traps helped me complete a successful hunt. I only sought to repay her with this opportunity of a partnership after we got to know each other better. Now, I feel awful.
Tell me more about what happened to Golvini.
Absolutely bullshitting us.
Completed. Place bait.
Oh, he wasn't bullshitting about how effective the... Hang on. Back up. Come towards me. You right?
What's up?
Gets a suspicious mound of dirt. Turn around.
Oh, it's all ruined and shit.
Day 1. No wonder we're the only fools willing to walk into this death trap. This side of the solstice is nothing but destruction. Thankfully, some soldiers from this Stirk Fellowship helped us fight avoid some Daedra and a worm cult patrol. Sadrin promises a fortune so big I'll never have to open my toolbox again. And he really means it. After we finish this job and I hand over my trap designs, they're his for good. Honestly, it feels like giving up part of my identity, but Mother needs the gold. I hate seeing her like this. She barely even recognizes me anymore. Her ailment is worsening. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Day 2. We finally made camp in some relatively calm part of Eastern Solstice, and yet my mind still battles over whether I can actually fulfill my end of this bargain. No, I'm sure now. Press B. I'll set the traps tomorrow, but I've decided I can't part with my plans for how to build them. Father helped me design these. Building every trap makes it feel like he's still with me, and Mother wouldn't want me to sell my knowledge like this, either. I'll tell Sardin and still help him complete this hunt. I need the gold. But after that we'll need to settle on a new deal. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Sardin became so angry when I told him, he went completely mad. Oh gods, he stabbed me. I managed to slash his chest, drive him off. I should have aimed for his heart. It hurts so much. The blood won't stop flowing. I'm hiding, but I hear him looking for me. It's getting harder to write. Mother, I'm sore. Press, bead back, left trigger, previous page.
Osiris, we need a little necromancy.
Oh, you're safe and well.
Talk to Sadrin.
With good news too, I hope. Quickly, friend, tell me, did you place the bait? Did the traps work as wonderfully as Golvany claimed they would?
Sadrin O'Malin. I placed the bait and lured the bear lizards into the traps.
You did! Many thanks to you, friend. Rest assured, Golvany will rest more easily because of your actions. Now I'll go see about collecting the bear lizard scales. Oh, I love this part.
I found Galvini's journal. Her version of events is very different from yours. You mentioned a reward.
Let me see that. Golvany's journal, you say? Is this a forgery? A way to blackmail me for more gold? No, I see. She was upset about her mother. That and the attack by the bear lizards clearly confused her. Shall we conclude our business?
Yes, let's just finish this so I can get paid. I don't think so. Admit you killed Galvini and turn yourself into the Sunport guards.
What? That's preposterous. I would never. All right, fine. I killed Golvany because she backed out of our deal. Satisfied? But she still wanted her share of this hunt. How unfair is that?
Tell me about this deal she backed out of.
I plan to expand my business with Golvany's trap designs.
Talk to Sadrin.
License them to hunters on the mainland. She promised the schematics to me, then changed her mind. And for sentimental reasons. Bah! None of it matters now. Just take this.
Maul of the Hollow.
That's it.
That's all I have to give to you.
Completed.
At least let me finish the job
intentions.
before I head back to Sunport and turn myself in. I do have a reputation to uphold.
Why did you try to deceive me? You said you wanted to expand your business?
Oh, did I hurt your feelings? If it makes you feel any better, I never believed I was deceiving you. What you heard was merely my perception.
Well, that's disappointing. We can't get rid of him.
Unfolded. I am the victim.
But that's not what Galvini's journal said.
The words of the dead? Really? You're going to believe scribbles in a journal instead of a hunter with an impeccable reputation. No, I failed to see how I deceived you. I only asked for help. But you just wanted to be difficult.
Difficult?
take no offense. I simply sought to build upon my accomplishments. But Golvany was too short-sighted, too sentimental. And then you came along and asked questions. I was foolish to place my trust in anyone.
What do you mean, build on your accomplishments?
I have a nice little business out of Sunport, taking contracts from the shops and merchant houses in the city. But it could be so much more. And with Golvany's trap schematics under my control, oh, I really do need to go talk to her mother.
Too bad you lost your partner.
Partner? That was never part of the deal. It's my business. I may not have much skill at trap design, but I know how to make deals and generate profits. Oh, I see my miscalculation now. I trusted that trap maker. Never make that mistake again.
Why did you try to deceive me?
I want to kill him.
That's all I have to give to you.
Same, but unfortunately it looks like we
I have a
can't.
nice little business out of Sunport.
So, to the point of interest?
I want to kill him.
Move with the wind.
We can't. The Dirk is bloodthirsty.
Bismuth Grotto. The gates of More Narrow. Bismuth Grotto discovered.
Cool place.
The gates of More Narrow discovered. Bismuth Grotto.
Okay. Now we can move up to the story quest. There's a way shrine just northeast of us.
Yay. Is it close to the story thing, or do we have to go right at the fork in the road?
Fork in the road.
Skills. Available.
Hold on, what's going on? Oh, there we go. That's weird.
Did something go wrong with your turn?
The Steam UI opened again, and this time it dismissed itself, but my cursor was being detected as not on the game screen, so I wasn't able to input in the game. And I wasn't sure what was going on.
Oh.
Man, I don't like having to stop whenever I want to.
I meant to pay this custom of yours a compliment. A votive of stonework shows dedication, devotion.
There is so much more to be said for the sand murals of your Tideborn. A bond that says you will weather the changing tides together. Or do I not understand it as you do? I should have known better than to expect that Zenkapa might finally agree with me. I cannot tell if she truly prefers the commitment customs of my Stone Nest people, or if she simply seeks to rankle me, as she is very fond of doing.
Bak Delith Dosujasuda. What is the Stone Nest custom of commitment?
Traditionally, we exchange totems of smooth stone. Each partner carves meaning into the cylinders, imbuing them with symbols and memory. On our anniversaries, the totems are returned, and then we exchange new blank stones, and the cycle begins anew.
And what is the Tideborn custom?
The annual Tideborn commitment ceremony, as Zenkapa tells me, involves partners finding a secluded stretch of sand near low tide. They draw intricate patterns in the sand together, then stay to watch the tide wash them away.
Why does the Tideborn tradition appeal to you more?
The sand mural speaks to me of Eitz Taish, recognition that our bonds, however many, however strong, are subject to the will of the great Unmaker. We must cherish and nourish our relationships, not so they will last, but knowing that they won't.
Tell me more about yourself.
I am Dosu Jasuda of the Stone.
I am not being purposely contrarian to bother Dosu Jasuda, nor do I speak against the customs of my people. Speaks to me more than our sand murals.
Bakdilith Zankapa. What appeals to you about the Stone Nest custom more than the Tideborn?
I see it as entrusting a piece of yourself to another. The absence of that piece makes you more, not less. And the bond it creates is further imbued with meaning. It is a concrete reflection of the significance we ascribe to these connections.
What does it matter if Dosu Jasuda agrees with you or not?
Dosu and I disagree on everything. Always have. But recently, we found something we agree on. Our feelings for one another. But in how to consecrate this bond, we clearly disagree. Which courting custom would you find more meaningful, Mainlander?
If I had to choose, I'd pick the sand murals of the Tideborn. If I had to choose,
I'll
I'd
be
pick the
right
carved
back. I'm just
totems
gonna go
of the
quickly
Stone
sell
Nest.
stuff in the city.
Okay.
Press 8.
I am glad we agree. If you and I shared what I have with Dosu Jasuda, this would be easy. But this stone chewer is set in his ways, not likely to listen to an outside opinion. But that is exactly why I feel for him as I do.
Goodbye.
Do you really think me so immovable? I will make a votive for you, Zankapa. If it means that much to you, then I will seek out that meaning for myself, too.
No. Let us try both customs. If you would seek such meaning for me, then I will do the same for you.
And if we still don't agree?
Then we keep doing both for as long as we both wish it.
Oh. It's going to reset the capture. There's a little issue going on right now. Here we go. It's still flickering. What's up with that?
Skills.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Available.
Steam, what are you doing? Stop it.
Skills.
Why is there a touch keyboard on my screen? It's not showing up on stream. I think I'm gonna have to reboot the game.
Okay. I shall wait for you.
Oh, it's gone. Okay, okay. Wasn't letting me navigate my interface, but in trying to close the interface, I discovered that it closed the keyboard. Did you say you needed a merchant?
Yeah,
More
I
narrow
was just
camp way shrine.
researching some of the stuff I had in my inventory. Here, you just
More
disassembling
narrow
the
camp
rest.
shrine discovered.
Potent find.
I finally got more healing stuff. Whilst that needs to be broken down.
Here's a story quest.
You can't mount right now. Zulhaj. Zulhaj discovered.
I think we have to go up to get to there.
I am opening.
I don't think you can up past those cliffs, buddy. Or not. You actually made it up.
Yippee!
Completed. Go to Jitra's village.
The village. It's too quiet.
Investigate village.
Watch yourself.
A soul flare. Since we're still standing, it must be the one-use kind. Looks like it killed all the villagers, though. A dead cultist. Is that a note by the body? Something happened here. Something horrible. And where's Jitra?
Oh.
We better look around.
There's also a sky shah, just outside the village.
Lore book discovered. Hail Manamarco.
Yes,
Your humble servant reports that our experiments with the new soul flayers have been a resounding success. We disguised ourselves as merchants and brought one of the single-use flayers into a village near the Zulhaj necropolis. The foolish lizards did not suspect a thing. We retreated to a safe distance to observe and activated the flayer. It performed as expected, sending out a burst of necrotic. Energy that killed everyone within the prescribed perimeter, sending their souls to the Wraithforge. I will now return to collect the flayer for reconditioning. May your work on the Great Rising swell our ranks with unstoppable undead warriors. May we gain an army of the dead from the depths of Zulhaj. Your servant, Overseer Basgrim.
Jitra's not among the bodies.
Completed.
We need to find her.
Investigate village. Find Jitra. Lore book discovered. Death Dancer recitations.
I wolf.
Wolf!
Diecast just cheered 100 bits.
Over this
Squeak.
vile crime. My village, my egg sister, all dead. At least I got that corpse stealing Zuth before he skulked off.
Squeak.
This was the work of a soul flayer, was it not?
Jitra. Yes. Not one of the persistent death fields, but still devastating. I found this report.
Yes. I saw the corpse stealer writing this before I ran my blade through his back. My village was no threat to them. They killed all these people just to perform another test. Or does sending souls to this Wraithforge serve some ultimate purpose?
Maybe. Any idea what this Wraithforge might be?
No. But like everything that belongs to the corpse stealers, the name does not sound good. My heart weeps for my village, but my soul screams for vengeance.
Then come with us to Zulhaj and help us stop them from raising an undead army. I'm sorry for those you lost, Jitra, but if you want vengeance, come with us to Zulhaj. The worm cult needs to pay for this atrocity. Come with us and together we'll spill their blood.
We will feed them to the void. That is what we will do. But first, I must fulfill my duty as a death dancer and prepare my people for the merging with the stone.
Zulhaj lies to the east. We will meet there, and then we will make them pay.
Darien and I will meet you at Zulhaj.
Zulhaj is ancient and in a dangerous state of disrepair.
Go to
Plus,
Zulhaj.
Traps riddle the Zanmir to deter looters. We must stay together once inside, so I can try to navigate us safely to the deep tombs.
Deep tombs?
Some believe Zulhaj was the first Zanmir built by our ancestors when they arrived on Solstice. At some point, it became a necropolis, a place to inter our dead. The deep tombs contain the remains of the most ancient of my people.
And you think those are the dead they plan to raise?
There are more dead interred in the deep tombs than people living on the island. But I have never heard of a necromancer powerful enough to raise more than a few corpses at a time. Even with a host of corpse stealers, the task would be daunting.
Manamarco is powerful, and he has Venus. Regardless of their chances, we need to stop them.
Agreed. Go. I will meet you there as soon as I carry out my sacred duties here.
We need to stop the worms from raising an army, sure, but we also need to save Vanus.
I will meet you at Zulhaj, mainlanders.
Death Dancer
How
recitations.
are you doing, Wolf? I hope you're having a good day, sweetie.
First Creator, Final Destroyer. We 6 are your reach. Your claws unbound. Your will manifest. First Creator, Final Destroyer. Guide our blades. Hone our instincts. Temper our resolve. First Creator, Final Destroyer. Void embrace the fallen and felled. Void devour the banished and judged. Void become me so that I may serve your will. Press, feed.
You want to get at the Sky Shadow?
Oh shoot, yeah. Where is that?
This way. Yeah, we just have to get on top of the waterfall here.
What are they thinking?
There we go.
Sky Shard absorbed. Gained 1 skill point. You can't mount in combat.
Hey,
Achievement
that's all
unlocked.
of them.
Eastern Solstice Sky Shard Hunter. You can't mount in combat. Achievement unlocked. Solstice Sky Shard Hunter. You can't mount in combat.
Oh right, before I get any more distracted, I really should handle my subclassing when we're out of combat.
Should. Nope, still in combat.
There we go.
Log out.
Still in it. Give it a minute. Can I do subclassing while we're out and about, or do I have to go back and visit that weird lady?
I think you always have to go back and visit her again.
Oh no, I think I can change it.
Can you?
Dragon Knight.
So go Nightblade. Albie wanted to level Siphoning.
I think you can only preview it, can't you?
Oh, that looks like, yeah. Well, I guess that settles it. We're going on a trip, Alpha.
Skills.
Where is she again? Like Reaper's March.
Yeah, she's in a couple of places, but she's also right next to the waypoint in Riften.
I'm still in combat.
Social.
I think Arian is fighting something. I'll go back and see.
Press A select. Feedback. X text chat.
Oh, there's nothing back here. It's not that I'm seeing. Nope, he is.
Thank you, sweetie.
He's fighting a Myogaunt. He's almost killed it too.
Social. New.
That's with the fact it keeps shielding itself.
Friends.
There we go. He may not be a Knight of Meridia anymore, but apparently he can still do the work.
Solstice.
I'm here, friend. But something's wrong. The village.
Let me
It's too
quickly
quiet.
check something.
Social.
I just need to quickly confirm that I have all the different things leveled, but I should be carrying like a respec scroll on me, I believe. No, I am not.
Sand.
None.
Oh, yes, I am.
That's an ancient-looking Zanmir, all right. This must be the place.
Shit. Okay, those ones are all leveled. What about you? Yep, you. Yep,
Wait outside the entrance for you. God damn it, Darian.
Discard changes.
Okay. So I can head over and respec. You said there's one in Riften, by the way, Sean? Yeah, there is, I remember.
Yeah.
Loading. Solstice. Loading. The Rift.
Every discipline is an expression of your inner self, your heart. Focus your... Of course. What would you like to discuss? The study of the high arcane? The duality of light and dark, perhaps? Or the powers of the natural world? The void calls. The end of all things. While the light of hope stealth. They reach for the shadow. Of course. What would you like to discuss? The study of the high arcane? The duality of light and dark? No.
Rank 50.
We should replace this.
Skills. Act.
And what's another one we should grab?
Dragon. Necromancer. Arcanet.
You know what? Let's grab one from Necromancer. Living Death. Why not?
Active abilities.
Then again, that's two skill lines that have exactly the same thing. So, well, in terms of healing. Instead, let's continue doing Arcanist.
Herald of...
Okay, confirm.
Class. Confirm changes. Skills. Advisor. Back up. Active. Herald of... Skill.
Okay, all slotted.
Skill line gained. Herald of the Tome.
Coming back.
Loading.
On the move.
Watchers? I go for the tentacles first. Naturally.
And
Oh no,
for the
distraction.
eyes. I would think an eyeless watcher more helpless than a limbless one.
Perhaps this mainlander knows something of slaying Daedra.
Greetings, mainlander. I thought I was discussing a mutual love of slaying Daedra with my friend Zancappa, but she has decided to turn it into a competition, as she loves to do. I would ask for your input, but I do not wish to encourage her.
Bak Delith Dosu Jasuda. Why do you like killing Daedra so much?
I wish I knew. The other day, I was so taken with killing a band of Banekin that I nearly went in the portal they emerged from, just to find more to kill. Others among my tribe have felt the same urge. We do not know why, but I have a theory.
What is your theory?
That we are drawn by the whispers of Eats Taish. Sithis, as you mainlanders would say. This plane meld is a forced, unnatural act, a defiance of the primordial force of chaos. Perhaps we are part of the natural resistance to this coupling.
Then why didn't you end up going in that portal?
I would have, mainlander, had it not closed just as I made the choice to do so. If there is a next time, perhaps I will be swifter. And I will hope Zancappa is with me when the time comes. Her warrior's boasts are exaggerated, but not unfounded.
Who are you?
Have you slain many Daedra, mainlander? My friend and I were discussing the best ways of dispatching them. He thinks he knows better because his stone nest have been fighting them behind the wall this whole time. But I disagree.
Bak Dilith Zangkapa. You think the Tideborn are better at slaying Daedra?
Naturally. We fought them off and helped the Stirk Alliance break through the writhing wall. That said, I have seen Dosu Jasuda fight Daedra, and it was like watching an Ornog cut through the waves. Perhaps there are methods I can learn from him.
Who are you?
Oh, don't need me to break this.
Have you found the way to best kill a Daedra?
We Stone Nest learned the Waddle controls their fire breath. Slit it with claws or dagger, and the fight is much easier.
Zul Hajj.
They're starting to agree! Okay, I'm here. No.
This is Zul Hajj, mainlanders.
Sorry for the wait.
Inside, stay close.
That's okay.
Loading.
Did Darian say anything for you?
Zul Hajj.
Is this something about a big Zanmir?
Some believe.
Aw.
What?
When I had walked up first, he's like, and she mentioned that there are going to be a bunch of traps. And she's like, oh boy, I don't think I'll go into any of those in my new armor here. It's got lions on it.
Bak Dilith Dosu Jasuda says, we Stone Nest learned the Waddle controls their fire breath.
Something's off about this door. I'm trying to figure out what.
Explore Zul Hajj. Talk to Jitra.
I didn't touch anything. I swear. There's something about this door. Like it's whispering my name or something. Probably nothing, just a weird feeling.
We must go through that door to reach the deep tombs. But the corpse stealers have placed a ward upon it. Without anything to counter the magic, we cannot go that way.
Jitra. There must be another way to reach the deep tombs.
I believe I can take us by an alternate path. But some of the halls we must pass through may be flooded. We will need to swim. One other thing. If the worm cult has reached the deep tombs,
Zul Hajj.
then Zul Hajj's guardians will be active.
Guardians? Press A, select B.
The dead rise to protect the necropolis. Not in the numbers the corpse stealers seek, but enough to cause us trouble. If you must strike them down, do so with reverence. They are my ancestors.
Why do you think some of the halls may be flooded?
Another deterrent. Many of the deeper chambers can be flooded and cleared using complex irrigation systems built long ago. My ancestors were brilliant, mainlander. Let us proceed through the door to the east. Wait! What is the knight doing?
Darian! Help me!
Gabrielle? Gabrielle?
The knight fell through a trap door.
Gabrielle's down here. I have to help her. Darian, this way.
Do not listen. The spirits seek to deceive you.
I need to help her. Don't wait for me.
The knight's stupidity will get us all killed. This way.
It's a really short trap door, though. Since we still hit him hit the ground.
This way should allow us to reach the deep tombs. Though I suppose we also need to save your friend now, too.
Huh. When it is right, she swapped weapons set.
Reanimating our venerated dead. How dare!
Siphoning increased to 3.
They let choice.
Herald of the Tome increased to 3. The target is out of range. Siphoning increased to 4.
Can I already more, I suppose?
Huh?
Almost. But I did get some new ones.
Malevolent.
I have it!
Herald of the Tome increased to 4.
And I think I can make it blue. I can.
Herald of the Tome increased to 5.
Why isn't it firing?
Strife increased to rank 2. Rune Blades increased to rank 2.
Don't know why I
Have it on
can't
the
fire
right
it.
weapon tab?
Strife.
Oh, I pressed the wrong one.
Huh.
Ready.
Strife increased to rank 4. Rune Blades increased to rank 4. The target is out of range. Siphoning increased to 6.
Across the way, the spirit points toward the night.
Herald of the Tome increased to 6.
I lost my powers.
Follow me, Golden Knight.
Wait! Gabrielle! Come back!
Your friend's self-doubt opens him to temptation. Your foes will not hesitate to turn that weakness against you. I sense, yes, Daedra once again despoil this island. You must do something about that, mortal.
Where do we go?
Okay, we have to go through we have to go through
Reach
this
the
door.
wellspring.
Oh,
Although for some
was
reason
there
it's
someone we
still
had to
saying
talk to?
him.
He was
Yeah.
not doing anything for me. He
Well,
just
try and
told
talk to
me.
him now.
He just told me to do something about it, and it wouldn't say anything. Oh, he has a thing on him now. Okay, hold on.
Yes, it has begun. The corp.
No, this says goodbye. What did I miss?
Yeah. Just that he was saying that Darian's being manipulated because he has a bunch of self-doubt. And if we want to progress further, we have to refill the pools. Also, for some reason, the game still wants me to talk to him, but I think if we just ignore that and keep going, it should fully update.
Cannot penetrate my scales. The Soul Flayer harvested my egg sister's soul. That shadow was not her.
Sister, the pain lingers, even after death. This is your doing.
Enough. Your lies are nothing but sand in the wind. These shadows seek to distract us. Ignore them
You
and keep
failed
going.
as a death dancer, sister. You could not save me, and you cannot save our people.
Be gone, spirit! You think to distract me, but your words
Talk to
merely
it did
fuel
update.
my rage. In ancient days, my ancestors would empty the cistern in order to inter the dead.
Then they flooded the chambers to protect the deep tombs. The corpse stealers cut off the flow of water and drained the Zanmir to open the main path.
Jitra, how do we get the wellspring water to flow again?
All the water flowing through this temple is directed through hand-carved tunnels. My ancestors were master architects. These sliding stones act as keys to open and close the water gates.
I saw similar stones in elsewhere. We need to position them over pressure plates to open the gates.
Indeed. That is the land of the Khajiit, yes? I was unaware they were so skilled in construction. Let us move the blocks to beneath the watchful eyes of the stone guardians. That should resume the flow of water and flood these chambers.
Why do we need to flood these chambers again?
Since the main path to the deep tombs is sealed, we must take this alternate route. But to navigate this route, we need to swim. And we cannot do that unless the chambers ahead are flooded. Now, let us move those stones.
I think these cubes are meant for you to move.
Increased to rank 2.
As they're all blue.
Malevolent offering increased to rank 2.
Oh, they have separate reset controls.
Oh, my skills
what happened?
My skills can be low. Those 2 different targets. Increase the damage.
Swallow soul. Nightblade. Strife morph. Swallow soul eye.
Where's the pressure plate?
To 7.
Here.
Herald of the Tome increased to 7. Siphoning increased to 8. Herald of the Tome increased to 8.
Its proper place. One more to go.
Now everyone is on the other side now.
Malevolent offering increased to rank 3.
Oh, wait, you are? Or is it just here? Yeah, it's just here.
Yeah, just there. I just moved out of the way so I wouldn't get hit by the cube again.
But not yet high enough to reach your foolish friend. We must swim to the next wellspring.
Explore Zulhaj.
They made me load into the water? Okay. Oh, I can sprint while swimming.
We could not reach that door before.
Reach the wellspring.
It looks very stupid.
Where it leads.
I can sprint while swimming! Is that just in here, or what?
I think it is just in here because I've never seen that happen outside of it.
Experimenting with stuff, I see. Maybe your joke of them adding underwater combat will become a reality.
Yeah.
Siphoning increased to 9. Herald of the Tome increased to 9.
More corpse stealers.
Move the sacred stone.
We must get past them to maneuver the sacred stones into their proper positions. Corpse stealers, we need to clear a path.
The target is out of range.
Let this be a lesson.
Siphoning increased
Okay,
to
so
10.
here's one of the panels.
Herald of the Tome increased to 10.
And here's another one here.
Slide a sacred stone here to activate this pressure plate.
Okay, so I think we need to move the one around the corner onto this plate first, so then it'll open that gate.
Seems so.
And then I guess and after that one's in here.
Where is it?
This way, left.
Uh-huh. And it doesn't let you move it?
No, I just haven't touched it. Because I figure we have to get it to here, which opens the gate. Let's move to this one. Which I then figure after we moved the second cube into this area, we have to take that first cube and move it all the way around the corner to the second pressure plate to open the next gate.
Where does this one need to go exactly?
I think we have to push it through the gate after we get the first
okay.
cube onto the...
We just have to prep it.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
That opened the gate. Now we can move the second stone into position. The valves and conduits for the wellspring are behind these carved heads.
One more.
That might be enough.
Hey.
Search for
We should
Darien.
see if we can reach Darien now.
She
I think it's the first time she's actually used his name.
Yeah.
Fate Carver increased to rank 4. Malevolent Offering increased to rank 4. Siphoning increased to 11. Herald of the Tome increased to 11.
The water. The chambers are submerged. The chambers are submerged once
Okay,
more.
lady.
We can swim across to find your friend.
Most aggressive of Splish Splash.
Sacrifice yourself on account of me. Dirty places with me, Gabrielle. I don't belong here anymore.
Listen. Your friend's voice. We draw
Rescue
near.
Darien.
What is that spirit doing to the night? Quickly, we must help him.
It's trying to consume.
Gabrielle? Talk to Darien.
What's going on?
Your inventory is full.
Hold up. A lot of the quests are being weird here.
Plenty of...
Zero. Your version of Dalgubin's Lazy Rick Crafter is out of date. Item created. Zirithvar has rejoined your adventure.
I wanted to tell Gabrielle that I'm sorry. She gave everything to return me to life, and damn it.
Update your
I thought I could go back to being normal. But when I heard her voice, I was overwhelmed by despair.
Darien Gautier. It was a trap, Darien. That was the worm cult, not Gabrielle.
I know. I see that now. But when I heard her voice, my heart just broke. I suddenly remembered how much I missed her. How she sacrificed herself for me. How I failed her.
Darien, you didn't fail her. You weren't even here when she made her decision. Darien, this isn't what Gabrielle wanted. She saved you so you could help us stop Manamarco. Listen to yourself. You sound pathetic. Is this really the person that Gabrielle gave her life for?
I know. But I still wish she was here. Every time something like this happens, I feel that she's disappointed in me. That I've fallen down on the job. How can I help you when I don't even know how to help myself?
It's not about falling. It's about getting up again once after the fall. And I know you can do that.
I hear you. No giving up.
Find Venu's Galerian.
It's a struggle, but I'm a fighter. I can win this battle. It isn't often we get a second chance. I just wish it hadn't cost me a dear friend. All right. I'll help you find Vanus and stop Manamarco. For Gabrielle.
Good.
I'm good. Let's go find Vanus. He's counting on us.
Quickly now. We must find your mage before the corpse stealers complete their ritual.
You think this entire time that Vanus has just been rage baiting Manamarco?
Flooding the chambers again will protect our remains. Now you must reach the central funerary chamber and drive the corpse stealers from this place. Hurry. The stone brought you to Zulhaj, of that I have no doubt. Now, head west and south to enter the funerary temple and stop the ritual. And know the one you seek is there, caught in a coil of shadow, forced to power their spell. Good luck, warrior.
That was easy.
Go on ahead. I will strike from the shadows to help in any way I can.
Stop the ritual.
A worthless mage to help me raise an army and power my shackles. The awakening is nearly complete. I shall have my undead army. Destroy the interlopers!
Manamarco has Vanus trapped in another shackle. We need to free him. We need to free Vanus before we get overrun.
Do I just have to kill things, or...?
I think so. Because I don't see anything else being highlighted.
Finish this!
Defeat the minions! I'll deal with Manamarco!
You're no match for me, old man.
They're really having a beam struggle up there. Spec.
No, not Darian. I don't have an option.
Yeah, here.
Oh. Boop.
I am done with this place. Let us speak outside.
Zulhaj and its ancient dead are safe now. Thank you.
We did good work here, and I almost felt useful.
And you mostly were.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you for letting me help out. Since losing Gabrielle, I've been a bit lost myself.
I was really hoping that Varnus would die.
Solstice.
Wow.
I don't like him. He's stinky.
Completed. Exit Zulhaj.
One last word before you depart.
Meet your allies out.
Thank you,
Completed.
warrior.
Meet your allies outside
You
Zulhaj.
stopped the desecration of our remains and
to
saved
Akhenaten.
us from enslavement to the corpse stealers. The stone will not forget this service.
Akaraza. Spirit, you never told me who you are.
It literally says the name right there.
It has been so long since I had the opportunity to use the courtesies of life. I am Ukaraza, the architect of Zulhaj. We built this Zanmir as a necropolis for our people. But I must deliver one last warning before I return to rest.
What warning?
Mor Naril, the final dark, has a new master. One who seeks to pull the Wraithforge from Cold Harbor and restore it in the Daedric Temple. You cannot defeat your foe while he commands the Wraithforge.
How do you know all this?
You are not the first
Completed.
to
Talk
face
to
the
Akhenaten.
forces of death and oblivion on this
Talk to
isolated
the new
island.
Scalarian.
If this new master gains full control of the Wraithforge, you will never defeat him. Now, go. Your allies have a new camp near Mor Naril. They await you there.
Mor Naril. The worms never tired of talking about the place while I was their guest.
The more we hear about Mor Naril, the less I want to go there.
We cannot keep the spirit's warning to ourselves. We must bring this news to your prince, Mainlander.
I sense, yes, Daedra once again disport.
The spirit's warning coincides with what I pieced together through the things I overheard during my captivity, and what the helpful worm cult defector shared with me. Pray tell, did Bar Jasa deliver my notes to Gabrielle?
The News Galerian. We got your notes, but Gabrielle is dead, the news. And so is Barj.
What? Gabrielle? What happened? I assume it has something to do with the return of Meridia's Knight. And Bar Jasa, too. I was taken by surprise when I learned Manamarco had returned. But now I owe him for these deaths. And so many others.
Gabriel sacrificed herself to stop Wormblood from using the gift of death. She brought back Darien.
That explains why Manamarco's full resurrection failed, and he had to possess his servant's body. A shame about Gabrielle. She had such promise. And Bar Jasa, too. She was looking forward to reconciling with her egg sister.
Why is he being nice?
What do you know about this Wraithforge?
It's some sort of Daedric crucible created by Molag Bal to collect and utilize soul energy. It was originally part of Mor Naril here in Solstice, but Bal withdrew with it back to Cold Harbor when the Argonians defeated him long ago.
And?
Mana Marco is using the Soul Reapers and Flares to fill it.
To the news
and the Plane Meld is the mechanism employed to draw it back from Cold Harbor.
Go to the more narrow fellowship camp.
I assume the allies the Spirit mentioned include Prince Azar? I hope he brought an army. Let's go to the camp.
Goodbye.
The Spirit mentioned a camp near Mor Naril. I assume they would use the clearing to the southeast.
The more we hear about Mor Naril,
we ride.
There's a world boss to the north. But story first.
Completed. Go to the more narrow fellowship camp.
Another fight.
Secure
the barricades. And someone get the Great Mage something to drink.
At Ulferwolf.
You rescued Vanus, and I missed it? Damn! But hey, you better talk to Prince Azar. He really wants to hear all the details.
Where's Raz? I need to talk to Raz. Where's Raz?
He's not as similar to the rest of them.
Impossible. How unfortunate.
It doesn't look like he's here at all.
Huh, comrade. Vanus was just telling us the details of his long ordeal, and I am sorry to hear about Jitra's village. And her sister. One more atrocity the Worm Cult must be made to pay for. But I want to hear your report. What happened at Zul Hajj?
Prince Azza. We stopped the ritual, freed Venus, and broke another shackle, but Mana Marco escaped.
Stopping the worms from raising an army, breaking a shackle, and rescuing Vanus? Once again, you achieve wonders where others see only impossibilities. Take a moment. Then I would hear some more about our next objective, Mor Naril, and this Wraith Forge.
Complete quest.
While you were rescuing Vanus, I marched our advance force east.
The deep tombs
Walks
of
and Ash
Zulhaj.
was able to ascertain that no soul flares were lying in wait, so we moved carefully and made camp here, in the shadow of Mor Naril. I fear this may be as far as we go.
Morphed. Why do you say that?
Our scouts mapped a path through the outer
Malevolent
temple,
offering
but the
can now
Worm
be
Cult
morphed.
blocked every approach to the inner precincts with soul flares.
Siphoning increased to
If we
14.
storm Mor Naril, we'll fall as soon as we enter the Death Fields.
Herald of the Tome increased
and the
to
Wraith
14.
Forge will claim our souls.
What do you want me to do?
We must find a counter to the soul flares, a way around them, a defense, anything. Walks hasn't figured out how to foil the death magic, so she sent Razumdar to study the situation. Join him in the outer temple. See if a solution presents itself.
I'll join Razumdar and try to figure out a way to get past Mor Naril's defenses. Press A, select.
Walks and Ash sent Razumdar into the outer temple to the south.
Gates of Mor Naril.
I'll call for the rest of our forces. Then we'll hold our position until
Find
you and he
Razumdar.
find a way to bypass or overcome Mor Naril's defenses. Be swift, my friend. We must stop Mana Marco.
What do we know about Mor Naril? Press A, select. Bead back. Y, replay dialogue.
Not much, I fear. Only what we've been able to piece together from your findings, what Vanus uncovered while held captive, and what Jitra and Regent Corinway were able to tell us. The place is an ancient Daedric temple to Molag Bal.
And we think Manamarco and the Worm Cult have control of the ancient temple?
Of that we are sure. Why else set the Soul Flayer death fields to protect the place? I think something inside allows them to use necromancy in unimaginable ways. The Writhing Walls, Soul Reapers, a new plane meld, they have mastered some new power.
The Wraith Forge.
Yes. Vaunus thinks the plane meld was set in motion to retrieve the Wraith Forge from Cold Harbor, which explains the large island being drawn down toward Mor Naril. Whatever Manamarco's ultimate goal, I suspect resurrecting his body is part of it.
Remind me what we're doing here.
Trying to stop the Worm Cult, comrade. They launched attacks across Tamriel, killing good people, my mentor and guildmaster Merrick among them. Then they withdrew to Solstice, hiding behind the Writhing Wall. The Stirk Fellowship pursued.
The Stirk Fellowship?
A temporary coalition of the Fighters and Mages Guilds and the Three Alliances. The cult sought a relic to resurrect Manamarco, the Gift of Death. We lost Gabriel, but stopped Manamarco's full return. He's trapped in his servant, Wormblood.
Right. But Gabriel's sacrifice got us Darien back, as well as a light of Meridia.
Yes, and we used the light to destroy the Writhing Wall and open a path into Eastern Solstice. Here we found a new plane meld well underway, this time pulling Cold Harbor into Nirn. You destroyed one shackle at Gristmong Hold and a second at Zul Hajj.
But the new plane meld is still happening?
A third shackle rises from Mor Naril. We think it draws the Wraith Forge from Cold Harbor, and the closer it gets, the more powerful Manamarco becomes. We must find a way to defeat the Worm King and end this, or our efforts will have been in vain.
What do we know about Mor Naril?
Archmagister Vaunus, after Gabrielle, I believe this belongs to you.
My staff. Thank you for looking after it, Walks in Ash. And I miss Gabrielle too.
At all?
I have barely begun to acclimate myself with the Fellowship and adjust to the fact that Gabrielle is gone, and Manamarco has returned. But the problems of the Soul Flayers and the Wraith Forge loom, like an executioner's blade above our necks.
He's being nice. I did appreciate that they had a little animation where they passed the sword over that time. No weird jank, nothing. It was quite smooth. It is getting late though, Ulfa. Rather than push for another late night stream, would you prefer that we end it here?
It is only 11:32.
This is going to be a Pinnacle main story, but you know we're going to be stuck in it for a while.
We can at least meet with Raz first.
Yay! Why did it... I walked on something and it made me dismount.
Talk to Razumdar.
Greetings, Five Claw. Raz is happy to see a familiar face in this bleak ruin.
At Ulferwolf, Darien Hawkcroft.
Raz presumes Prince Azaz sent you? This one is grateful for the assistance. These damnable soul flayers are like glass bottles full of kindle pitch. Your first misstep around them will be your last.
Razumdar. Have you discovered a way for the Fellowship to get past the Soul Flayers?
Not yet. When someone wanders too close, they release a pulse of necrotic energy, killing the body and harvesting the soul. Ugh. Still, Raz noticed something odd. Smoke in the western part of the ruins. A camp, he thinks.
A camp? The worm cult or someone else?
Who else but the worm cult would be in this place? Perhaps the cultists are not quite finished setting up their defenses. Or maybe they are guarding something there. Either way, it calls for a closer look. What do you think, Five Claw?
Very well. Let's check out the source of the smoke.
Here. This one will mark the spot on your map.
Completed. Talk to
Look
Razendar.
for the smoke when we get close, yes?
Find the source
Raz
of the
is
smoke.
grateful for your company, Five Claw. Cultists and Daedra patrol these ruins. It is unwise to travel alone.
Can we avoid the soul flayers to reach the site where you saw the smoke? I haven't seen you in a bit. What have you been doing while I was rescuing the news?
The heaviest concentration of the flayers is within the inner precinct or up on the walls. Stay alert, and you can spot them before you get too close. But we must be careful. Some flayers are hidden among the ruins or positioned around corners.
How can we tell if we get too close?
Raz learned the hard way. First, a chill runs along the back of your neck. Then a horrible, racking pain ripples through your body. If you are quick, you can retreat before the flayer rips out your soul. So far, Raz has been quick.
I haven't seen you in a bit. What have you...
You rescued Vanus? Nice work! Prince Azad discovered this one's usefulness as a scout and spy. While you were busy, Raz occupied himself with searching this side of the island for worm cult activity.
What did you find?
There are low-ranking worm cultists everywhere, but few leaders or major outposts besides Gristmong Hold. Raz thinks most of the important cultists have withdrawn behind Mor Naril's walls. They are counting on their soul flayers to defend them.
Can we avoid the soul flayers to reach the site where you saw...
The
gates of Mor Naril.
The ache of being so far from my kind.
The target is out of range. The target is out of range.
A letter? What does it say?
Investigate the worm cult camp.
Raz spotted the smoke rising.
Lorebook discovered. Bone Lord Silonia.
Who outsmarted the soul
My
flayers?
instructions on how to make the soul flayer defenses impenetrable were quite clear. So why do I see deer grazing inside our walls? Am I to assume you have been bested by a hungry animal? I remind you that the soul flayers must be carefully tuned to maintain a persistent field of death. The deer was spotted west of your camp. Find the flaw in our defenses.
That's funny.
And make the necessary adjustments. I will not give you the chance to remedy your oversight a second time. Mana Marco, King of Worms.
A flaw in their defenses?
Completed.
We need to
Investigate
find
the
this
worm
flaw.
cult camp.
If deer can slip past the
Investigate the
soul
soul
flayer's
flayer.
death fields, then our forces can do so as well. Let us head west and see what we can learn. But be careful, Five Claw. The fault in their defenses may have already been repaired.
Right. The target is out of range.
A sleepy titan? No, it's not so sleepy.
Pew pew!
Deer.
Oh, there's the deer.
How did that deer get past the death field? And what killed this cultist? Check the body carefully.
Lore book discovered. Bone Lord Silonia. I tracked the deer to a damaged portion of wall, near an old Argonian statue. It is just low enough for deer to scramble over. I waited to observe how the deer got past the Soul Flayer. As soon as dusk fell, more deer appeared. They approached the flayer and passed right through the death field. I plan to examine the malfunctioning flayer and adjust. Press B. Or reactivate the necrotic pulse as necessary. I also want to take a closer look at that statue. It appears similar to the local stone nest construction, but much older. Perhaps as old as this temple? I will finish my report as soon as I have completed the work. Acolyte Chiral.
Another letter? Does it explain what happened
Investigate
here?
the Soul Flayer.
I'm gonna touch it.
Talk to Razumdar.
Free yourself, Tamid!
Oh, it hurts.
The only soul flare Raz sees is above us, beyond the crack in the wall. Did this cultist walk into the death field and tumble down here? Yet if the device worked well enough to kill her, how did the deer pass by unscathed?
Razumdar. The cultists' report indicates they were curious about the stone nest statue. Could it be involved?
Raz knows that statues are not always just statues. And that one does not look like it belongs here. But a stone nest warrior made of stone next to a crack in the wall of an old Daedric ruin? This one wonders.
I saw these before. Baskrona Guardians, living statues. But this one is bigger than the others. The stone nest statue certainly doesn't look like part of the ruins. How did it get here?
Living statues? Ah, this one walked here then. But Raz thinks it walks no longer. Still, the old magic that gave this Vaskrona life must linger in some way, and it interferes with the soul flayers. There must be some way we can use this.
If deer can get through here, maybe the Sturk Fellowship can, too. Sure. We just give each Fellowship soldier a statue to carry and we sneak right through. We can figure this out, we're good together. If the deer got through, we can, too.
Ah, you always say the nicest things to Raz. Yet, this situation gives Raz pause. The deer survived, yes. The cultist clearly did not. This one would like to know why before either of us walks bravely into the death field of one of these soul flayers.
I guess we better keep looking, then.
Raz thinks so too.
Completed. Talk to
We need
Razumdar.
to learn more about this statue. Our stone nest
Return to more
allies
narrow
must know
Fellowship camp.
something. It certainly appears to be one of theirs, yes? Return to camp and ask Jitra about it. Raz will follow soon, after a bit more scouting. Show Jitra the notes we found, and tell her about the stone nest statue and the possible break in the worm cult defenses. Raz wants to check a few more things before he returns to camp.
Razumdar.
Let's get back there, and before we start any dialogue, I'm gonna call it there for stream. Okay.
Chase that guamut.
Why is mine not good enough?
I mean, you're both in the same place. If I chase one, I chase both.
I think you just want to go on because it's bigger. I know you.
You are a knave and a cheek.
It's also made of very uncomfortable stone.
So am I.
Completed.
Always rock
Return to
hard.
more narrow
Or something like that.
camp. Find Jitra.
I can plainly see a question upon your
Talk to
tongue,
Jitra.
mainlander.
Okay. That will be that for stream today.
I am as eager as every soldier in this camp to hear your report.
You find us
But
a
it is
raid target.
clear as the desert sky that you wish to speak to Jitra first. Very well. I shall not hinder your investigation with needless questions. At least not yet.
Prince
Oh,
Azza.
calm yourself down, Azar.
Goodbye.
You'll get your opportunity.
Press E, select, X, back, F, replay dialogue.
Alrighty, chat. We're going to raid out to a friend of ours. We'll be raiding out to Ripper. Thank you all for joining me today. Thank you for playing with me, Olva. Really enjoying this expansion.
Anytime.
It's a lot better than I was expecting. Genuinely. I'll be live next, off schedule, probably tomorrow, the day after, I'm not sure. For more Elder Scrolls Online, working our way through the story. And then I will be going live scheduled for Thursday for more Baldur's Gate 3 with Buck the Wolf Bear and Nature Guy. I'll be live again after that on Saturday for more Elite Dangerous with Alberio and Bazin. And then on the following Tuesday, I will be having a birthday stream. And I'm thinking about doing a community multiplayer one so people can play like Mario Kart or Mario Party or VR chat, things like that with me. I am trying to raise funds at the moment to get my first commissioned emotes for Twitch. That's on my Ko-fi. I have a throne. I have a Discord. If you'd like to keep up to date with everything Naviz stream, it's best to sign up there. I love you all. Stay safe. I'll see you next time.